Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to a brand new video. If you're new here, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. I hope you're doing amazing. Today I'm gonna be talking to you guys about the real story of the Little Mermaid. Guys, I love the Little Mermaid so much. She's definitely one of my favorite princesses. Last time I fell in a hole reading about all these stories that they're the true stories about Disney, pero Disney como que las cambió and made them friendlier for kids. But the real stories are actually kind of fucking scary. I read a couple of them y pues estaba bien entrada en el chisme. So I'm gonna be talking to you guys about the real story of the Little Mermaid. Obviously, sí hay muchas historias diferentes. Pero pues I tried to do my best with my research. Y les voy a estar contando la historia a ustedes. También me voy a estar maquillando. Saqué todo mi maquillaje de la sirenita. Yo aproveché para este momento. Like I was literally waiting for this moment because I actually have a lot of princess makeup. Honestly, I love Disney princesses. My favorite one is Cinderella. Yeah, I'm a fucking basic bitch, but I love Cinderella. I love the story. And I still like looking at the movie, the first movie ever. I like how it looks all vintage when it starts and like the music. Like, it just takes me back to me coming home from school, eating a maruchan. Que sea en cassette. Yo creo que todas las canciones de Cinderella me llegan, la neta. Y también las de la sirenita. Like, seriously, I could relate to the Little Mermaid so much. Because the fact that she always wants more. I'm like, that's me. Like, I always want more. Nunca estoy conforme. And there's this song, you know, when she sings and she's like, I got 20, but who cares? No big deal. I want more. Well, like literally, me alucino that that's me because I have so much makeup and I just have so much beauty stuff in general, but I want more. No tengo llenadera. Pero también yo, pues I want more to help my parents, to help my family, and I just have so many goals que no tengo llenadera. Y bueno, ya me voy a empezar a arreglar porque no quiero hacer este video mirándome así toda choromocha. Like, oh my god, I always cringe editing these videos. I'm like, dude, hurry up and get ready porque te miras toda madreada. Me voy a estar poniendo tantita crema porque he estado chambeando muchísimo para mi tienda Velvet Angel. So, like, touching all those boxes de ropa, como que me madrearon las manos. My hands literally get super cracked, probably from all the polvito de las cajas. Pero ni modo, es chambeadora la muchacha. Así que voy a empezar con este primer de Laura Mercier. Me lo voy a estar poniendo en mi cara. This is a foundation primer and it is hydrating. But yeah, guys, I love Disney princesses. I love the songs. Me encanta Princess and the Frog too. Me encanta un chingo. Como la historia es de una vieja trabajadora con sueños. I fucking love that so much, dude. Las ganas que tiene. Like, I got so emotional when I watched that movie. I was like, that's literally me. And then also coming from a not so rich family, how her mom kind of like doubts her in a way. That shit gets me emotional, dude, because I could relate to that. Like, having parents that aren't in business and stuff, and you're like the one taking the lead. But enough talking, I'm gonna show you guys what I have aquí, que es como tipo de la sirenita. And these are just a few things that I found because I have more stuff, pero pues para encontrar todo está cabrón. And I'm gonna start con estas sombras que son de Disney princesses. Son de colección y me las mandó Colourpop. Ay, me encantan bien harto. Porque tiene como Cinderella, Aurora, La Sirenita, Belle, Princess and the Frog. Like, it has all of them and all the colors are so pretty. También aquí tengo esta paleta que es de Beauty Creations y se llama Ariel. Y miren los colores, qué bonitos están. I do have a discount code. My discount code is Erika20 for 20% off. Y aquí agarré otras cositas inspiradas por Ariel. Oh my god. You guys, did you guys see my collab with Trislu's Beauty? Like on my Instagram? Because oh my god, no lo podía creer que sí me peló la Becky G. No, dude, se me va a subir. No puedo creer que Becky G sabe quién soy, la neta. It's so cool, Becky G noticed me. También Derbez me dijo que soy un ángel. O sea, nadie me puede decir nada. Nadie me puede decir lo contrario. Y que soporten. So I guess you could say I'm gonna do the Little Mermaid inspired look. Déjame pongo mi foundation y ahorita empezamos con la historia. Up where they stay away in the sun, wandering free. Wish I could be part of your world. Okay guys, so The Little Mermaid was written in 1837 by the author Christian Andersen. Muchas personas dicen que él tenía un romance con un hombre. So they say it kind of relates to the story in a way. Like how The Little Mermaid couldn't be with Prince Eric. He probably felt like that because he couldn't be with a man. Especially because en los tiempos de antes, you already know how people were, dude. Si ahorita todavía hay bien harta gente homofóbica and shit like that, pues antes estaba peor. In Disney, The Little Mermaid's name is Ariel. In the dark story, the mermaid doesn't have a name, so she is just a mermaid. Y se dice que desde los 10 añitos, su abuelita le contaba muchas historias sobre el mundo de los humanos. She would tell the mermaid about how humans only live 100 years, but when we pass away, our souls are immortal. And for mermaids, they live 300 years, but when they pass away, they just turn into sea foam, and it's like if they never existed. Y también le contaban chismes de los humanos. Like, she just started becoming obsessed with the idea of looking at the human world, pero todavía no la dejaban hasta los 15 años. Haz de cuenta, tipo como una quinceañera. She couldn't wait to be 15 and swim all the way up to get a glimpse of the human world. The Little Mermaid had sisters y ella era la más chiquita. The sisters, they gave me like a volada vibe. Se dice that they would sing to the sailors, hoping that the sailors would drown. Y haz de cuenta, siempre se iban de chismosas a ver el human world. But just imagine the sound of mermaids singing. That's pretty creepy, especially at night. Y dicen que las sirenas de verdad que están medias feonas, so qué pinche miedo. Así que las hermanas mayores siempre se iban de chismosas, and The Little Mermaid se quedaba con las ganas de ir a ver qué pedo with the human world. Ella nomás esperando hasta los 15 años. I'm gonna start by tapping it in. Así que haz de cuenta como cuando when you're a little girl y tus primas te cuentan historias and you're like, damn, I can't wait to be old. Because I feel like we all went through that. Like, I remember my mom, she would tell me stories like, oh, cuando se iban a las fiestas and, you know, shit like that. And I'll be like, damn, I can't wait. So The Little Mermaid nomás se quedaba con las ganas. She also had a statue in the ocean. I think en la película también. Like, she has a statue of Prince Eric, right? Well, yeah, she was obsessed with that statue. Ya cuando cumplió sus 15 años, así tipo su regalo de quinceañera y salió, she stayed looking at a party that was going on in a ship. Y no le quitó la mirada al príncipe, which is Prince Eric in the movie. Se dio cuenta that it was the same guy from the statue that she had. Se quedó ahí mirándolo convivir en la fiesta, and then a storm hit. The storm started making the ship go crazy, and the prince ended up drowning. The mermaid didn't know what to do, toda enamorada, y que se aventó a salvarlo. I don't know if you guys could see, but this glitter looks so pretty. I'm just tapping it all over my lid. Puse el color de abajo so I could have a base and like so it could look extra bright. Y ya el brillito me lo puse arriba. Así que se aventó a salvar al príncipe y le salvó la vida. Pero bien enamorada la sirenita. Se lo estaba besando, lo abrazaba. She was so worried of him drowning and dying. She ended up saving his life and left him by a temple. Obviously, she had to go back to the ocean porque ni modo que despierte y que mire una sirena, you know. He was probably gonna get scared. And she obviously didn't want that. She wanted the prince to fall in love with her. She did ask her grandmother about being in love with a human or like a human being in love with a mermaid. Y le dijo que es posible, pero tiene que ser alguien que te quiera muchísimo. She mentioned that your partner needed to love you more than he loves his parents. And more than anything in the world, it needs to be a love so strong that you will become part of their human soul and live 100 years and then be immortal as well. But estaba cabrón because how is a human gonna fall in love with a mermaid? And honestly, yeah, the Little Mermaid is so beautiful. Pero dicen que las sirenas en la vida real que están bien feas. Hay muchas historias de terror de sirenas. There's people that have claimed to see mermaids. And low-key, I'm gonna sound like a vieja loca, but I believe in them. Do you guys believe in them? If you believe in mermaids, comment down below. I feel like there's so many sea creatures that we haven't seen. And there's really weird sea creatures, guys. Hay unos que están bien pinches feos. Y hay unos que gente ni siquiera saben que existen. Entonces, si hay unos que gente no saben que existen, yo digo que ha de ver de todo allá abajo. There's probably like a city and shit, imagine. Wow, this eyeshadow is so beautiful, guys. Así que la sirenita pensó, ¿cómo chingao se va a enamorar de mí este güey? She got really desperate and she paid a visit to the sea witch. The sea witch is Ursula in the actual movie. Y dicen que la bruja en la historia de verdad, que ni siquiera era mala, era nomás una bruja regular. Hasta se le hizo tan mensa a la sirenita en querer dejar todo por irse con un güey que ni siquiera la quiere y que ni siquiera tiene idea de quién es. But the Little Mermaid was so obsessed with the prince. Dicen que se salía casi todos los días nomás a observarlo. And that's kind of creepy. Era una stalker, era bien buscona. Ya acabé con mi delineador, me voy a estar poniendo estas pestañas de Beauty Creations. Estas se llaman On The Daily. Y las voy a estar cortando de los lados con estas tijeras de Lurella. Now that the Little Mermaid paid a visit to the Sea Witch, the Little Mermaid told her that she wanted feet, porque quería conquistar al muchacho. The witch told her she was gonna make her a magic potion, and the prize was the Little Mermaid's tongue. Así que se tenía que cortar la lengua. ¿Y qué dijo la sirenita? Dijo, a huevo que sí. Ella terca, iba a hacer lo que sea para conquistar al muchacho and to experience a human life and have feet. También la bruja le comentó que cuando camine con sus pies, it was gonna feel as if she was walking on knives and she was gonna bleed. Y todavía le valió madre. Ella quería sus pies. So just imagine how painful that was gonna be. Oye, aparte que cuando se iba a tomar la magic potion, that it was gonna feel like a sword stabbing her tail. Su cola de sirena. She literally wanted to give up everything for the human life. Y también le dijo la bruja that once she drank the potion and she had her feet, she wasn't gonna be able to become a mermaid again. So guys, I know that in the actual movie there was a time frame to get the prince to fall in love with her, but in the original story there was no time frame, and the only way she will obtain a human soul is if the prince fell in love with her. Otherwise, the night the prince marries someone else, she will die and dissolve into sea foam. And well, she did have a chance to be part of the human life, but that's if the prince falls in love with her. So she basically left toda madreada. Like imagine walking on knives, sin lengua, porque la bruja le cortó la lengua. She gave up being a mermaid. She gave up her family. Plus drinking the magic potion that's gonna make you feel like shit. Like if you're being stabbed by a sword. I don't know, that's just too much. Por un hombre, it's too much. Now that my concealer is on, I'm gonna take a brighter concealer. I've been using the Item Beauty. I got it in my BoxyCharm. Y me encantó. Honestly, I was surprised that it's super full coverage. Because I've heard that Item Beauty, que es como algo muy natural. You know how es de Addison Rae. Y ella se me hace como muy natural and shit. But honestly, it has bomb coverage. Así que cuando la sirenita se tomó the magic potion, she fainted. And the prince found her. When he found her, she obviously couldn't talk either. Y ya cuando se paró, it felt like if she was walking on knives. Dicen que le dolía bien culero, but... ¿ya qué? En la película también Prince Eric la trata bonito right away. Pero en la historia de Christian Andersen, el príncipe casi ni la pelaba. Tanto que hasta la sirenita se dormía en la puerta del príncipe, no adentro del cuarto, afuera en una almohada, como si fuera un perrito. Y ya when he started paying somewhat attention to her, he started growing love for her, but as a child. And low-key it does make sense because the Little Mermaid was only 15 years old. Pero pues quién sabe, porque estas historias de antes, the girls were really young. Y como era el pinche machismo, like it was always freaking older viejos going after the young girls. And unfortunately, it was even like that in fairy tales too. So I don't even know how old the prince was, but he apparently started growing love for her as a child, that he even started calling her my little child. Más como la sirenita no hablaba and she just didn't know how to communicate other than with her eyes, he would kind of feel bad for her. He started taking her horseback riding, mountain climbing, and things like that, pero por pura lástima. And in those moments, the Little Mermaid would kind of get her hopes up, hoping that she would marry the prince and he would fall in love with her, when in reality he was just friend-zoning her, guys. Oh my god, la mandó a la friend-zone. I feel so bad, pobrecita. Pero ella también, qué pendeja. Like, why would you give up everything for a man? Also, in the story they mentioned how the prince once took her by the ocean to just talk to her, and he started talking about the ocean as if he knew so much about it. And the Little Mermaid was just kind of like confused and just smiling really nervously because she obviously knew more than him. Y él estaba como bien sábelo todo, like just talking nonsense about the ocean. Y pues ella nomás se tenía que hacer pendeja. Y dicen que cuando el príncipe was talking to the Little Mermaid about the ocean, he started telling her how there was a time when he drowned and a girl saved him, and that he believed it was a girl from a temple. Porque cuando él abrió los ojos, había una muchacha del templo, and the Little Mermaid started looking really nervous, and he thought she was just scared because he was talking about the ocean and drowning and stuff. But she was actually so nervous porque ella deseaba que él se acordara que ella fue quien lo salvó. Así que pasaban los días y el príncipe just kept friend-zoning her hasta que se enamoró de la muchacha del templo. Ay no, porque pensó que ella lo salvó. So the Little Mermaid had to witness all of that. She had to witness the man that she gave everything up for fall in love with another woman. Así que los miró planear la boda y todo el rollo. Now in the actual movie es Úrsula quien le baja el príncipe, and when the prince is about to marry Ursula as Vanessa, the Little Mermaid stops it. And all her friends from under the sea help her, pero en este caso nadie la ayudó, and she just had to witness the man she loved getting married to another woman. Dicen that she got friend-zoned so bad que hasta le tuvo que alzar la cola a la novia. Ay no, pobrecita, pobrecita. So she was there seeing the whole wedding, quedándose con las ganas, and she knew that was the last day she was gonna live and turn into foam. Y dicen que dijo la sirenita, oh well, it's gonna be my last day being alive, so might as well make the best out of it. She was dancing to the music in the wedding, even if her feet were killing her and she felt knives stabbing her feet. She kept dancing and making the best out of it. When she went to the ocean to get ready to jump and basically commit suicide and turn into foam, she saw her sisters. And her sisters, they all had short hair. And they told her that they gave their hair to the sea witch in exchange to give the Little Mermaid a chance to live longer. And gave them a magic knife. Dijo que la sirenita had to stab the prince with the magic knife in order for her to be a mermaid again and live her 300 years. The sisters were super sad, telling the Little Mermaid how much they missed her. So the Little Mermaid thought about it, she got the knife y ya fue al cuarto del príncipe con la nueva esposa. Los miró acostados en la cama, los miró abrazados, dormidos. She kissed the prince in the forehead and she was about to stab him. Después escuchó que el príncipe dijo el nombre de su esposa cuando estaba dormido y le dio tristeza. Dijo, si él está feliz con esta mujer, yo voy a estar feliz por él también. I want him to be happy, you know, even if it's with another woman. She ended up not being able to do it. She went near the ocean getting ready to jump. y brincó, feeling her body turn into foam. Después se dio cuenta que no estaba muerta. She could feel her soul still living. Y se dio cuenta that the Daughters of the Wind helped her for doing a good deed. Meaning she wasn't going to be a mermaid anymore. She wasn't going to be a human anymore. But she was going to be part of Daughters of the Wind. Que es... ¿Quién sabe qué chingados es? Entendí algo que pretty much is like a group of souls that do good deeds for people and for the world. So I guess she ended up joining them instead of being a mermaid or a human, which means that her soul is going to live forever. Y pues ella feliz because she really did like the idea of having a soul that could live forever. Y pues sí, mis angelitas, this is the dark story of The Little Mermaid. I know it's super sad, nothing like the original, it doesn't have a happy ending. But I still love The Little Mermaid as I did before, and it's still my favorite ride in Disney. Low-key, I always go on that ride, like even if it's a little kid ride, I love it so much. I feel like watching The Little Mermaid movie now. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give me a thumbs up aquí abajito, suscríbanse, and turn on your notifications. Creo que les voy a hacer más historias de princesas o de Disney, like the real dark stories. Let me know what other story of a princess or any Disney character you guys want me to do next. Comenten aquí abajito. Follow me on all my social medias, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!